right. I think that we're live. What's up? How's it going, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. I think we are live. How's it going? All right. Thanks, Chris. Thanks so much for tuning in. I just made the Asturias short,
Oh,
like
good.
a new a short out of our last lesson, and I made it out of the contrasting the more. I don't know what the right terms would be, but the one where the ambient B is shorter versus longer,
Okay.
but neither of them are staccato. So like those three different ways of playing it. I think it sounds. I think it's a cool clip. I'm just kind of struggling with captions right now, but I'll send it
Okay.
over to you like right after this. Yeah.
All right, man.
Cool.
So we got a little Regondi today.
Sure.
We got a little bit of obviously Leanda or Asturias, right?
I'm not really practicing it very much. Like
Asturias.
it probably looks like I am because I'm posting a clip every day, and that's what people see. But yeah, I'm not. I'm honestly not practicing it that much because I'm trying to stay laser focused on this concert coming up.
Okay.
And
That's fine.
Yeah, a week and a
Good.
half.
Well, then today we've got some more Villalobos to hear.
Sure.
I believe we have the Tango and Sky you're doing.
Yeah. Tango and Sky,
Right.
Villalobos, Barrios, Vals 3. Well, we
Let's
haven't
just
done-
start out with those three then.
Okay.
Okay, because I know we heard some in the last week in
Okay.
preparation for your concert. So do you want to hit those?
So those starting with Regondi 5 or
Whatever is
starting
closest to the program order that you have. I know
Yeah.
it's probably like we're jumping around a little on your program,
Sure.
but whatever order is closest to
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah, I could type them real quick if it
Sure.
helps, or I don't know, because I think no, you know what? Let's not do that. The order is Bach Prelude 999, Carcassi 7, Regondi 1, Regondi 5, Targa Albarada, and then after those Barrios Vals 3, Villalobos 1, Villalobos 4, Dion's Tango and Sky.
Cool. Then let's start with, because I just, forgot about a piece or two. Let's do both Regondi and the Barrios and then take a break and see where we are.
Regondi Barrios.
Okay.
Last time, I think we did Regondi 1, so today let's do Regondi 5.
I'd like to play one just to hear where those things are that we talked about last week.
Okay.
But I'll probably talk more about work with you on 5 more than 1.
Okay. Do you want me to play both, then, you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
So 1, 5, and then the Barrios.
Okay, awesome. continue on. Cool. What's up, NSD and Garrigon? Thank you for tuning in. I do have chat up after all, so thanks for tuning in, y'all. Here's Regondi Etude 5. Whew. All right.
Now, in the concert, are you going to talk before the Barrios at all?
I would probably talk a tiny bit before each of them. I mean, before the sets, most likely.
If you want to run through that too, you can. If not, don't worry about it. I don't want you to wing it today. If it's something that you've rehearsed, go ahead. If it's not, don't do it today.
I don't really have anything.
Then don't.
Particularly.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I just want you to try to keep it as close to the real deal as possible. So
Sure.
as you get closer and you've, formulated what you want to talk about or how long, then we start running that so that it becomes part of the whole and it doesn't feel like an insertion,
Right.
But no, today just go ahead. Now, which edition of number 3? Because we've never worked on this one together. I don't believe.
No, we did. We
did
worked on this one.
That must have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have?
I started it with you. Yeah.
Then that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you have a PDF of it so that I can see what you're reading off of?
I can find one. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I've freaking. So I'm using Stovers.
Okay. Old Stover or new Stover?
Oh gosh. Old.
Is it out of the white 4 volumes or
like
the bigger?
I bought an individual one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's.
No, I gotcha. I
this
should.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I should have that somewhere.
Yeah.
So let me grab it.
Yeah, and I've got. Yeah, I don't know.
So that way, at least I know we're looking at the same addition, even if the we may have some slight changes to fingerings and such.
Sure. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't think I've taken a scan in a while.
Nope, all good.
Okay.
I got it. Yep, we're good. Not yours, but the one you're reading from.
Sure. Okay.
Nice. I do remember doing this with you all those while back. I was just like, I
Yeah,
don't know why I had such a old man brain fart.
it was a while ago. It
It
was a
was-
while ago.
I think I turned 51 in 2 days. I think that's more that than it
Yeah.
is anything else. Good. Good. I'll tell you the thing about this that you did really, really like that just jumped. Yeah.
Yeah, my hands are actually physically cold right now. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, how cool. I'm still in Virginia. Sorry about the disarray here too.
Oh no,
I'm not in my space.
yeah, it looks
How
good.
is it up there? Because it's not, it's like 30s down here, but is it still like
It's a bit
super
colder.
freezing
Yeah,
cold
yeah.
up there?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, for some reason right now, yeah, my hands are physically just
Oh yeah.
cold.
Well, you're playing Barrios.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
any Barrios
it's
piece,
my
man. I
hands
don't
are-
care. Bach Barrios you pick.
Yeah,
And certain composers, certain pieces, just all of a sudden, all of the circulation and warmth just leaves your body.
yeah,
It
yeah,
just
yeah.
does.
How does that happen? Yeah,
It's here.
right.
It's all in our head. I mean, you physically
Maybe.
could be
Yeah.
cold. You have a T-shirt on, and it's the middle of
It is physically
winter
cold. Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
But
yeah. I don't know.
the pieces that we play don't help.
Right, right.
But measure 100 all the way to the end of that C section, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's an area a lot of people struggle with, and yours is real smooth, man. There's a lot overall that's going very, very well for you. Okay, the Regondi, we're going to go backwards. We're going to work on this first and go backwards. You'll find that the Regondi is spots. With number 5, a little bit of the aesthetic, just
Yeah.
overall, but mostly it's just spots. Same thing with 1, right? It sounds better than last week. There's still a couple of little tiny paper cuts,
Yeah.
that sting, so to speak.
Sure.
Okay, so the main, if we were to think about it in each section individually,
Uh-huh.
the main thing that's striking me in the A section has to do, 1, with that scale,
Yeah.
and 2, the inconsistency of your slurs, not good or bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're really great, and sometimes they rhythmically sound like grace notes.
Yeah.
Instead of going 1 dee dum, it might go dee dum or dee dum. Like there's just slight rhythmic irregularities in the slur itself, and that's not uncommon. Because we do so much of our ornamentation through slurs and we're not really counting trills and things like that, like rhythmically,
Yeah.
it's like the first time that we really deal with slurs is usually is grace notes and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see a grace note and you just go dia. Oh, we're not
Right.
really counting them. We're just going dia. And so what happens when we have a figure like that, right? And by the end, the last time you did the A section, the slurs were the most consistent through. I think there was only 1.
Yeah.
So it's kind of finding out, like, where is this affecting us, and because we know how, right? We know what it's doing is it's screwing with the timing of our fingers, the rhythm of the piece too, to a degree, but one could argue a certain amount of expression.
Okay.
How's my level? Is it too hot?
I think it sounds good. Let me open up. Yeah, I think that I also turned up my mic a bit, so
Go ahead.
I think we're good.
I just beat on the road, man, and all my levels are a mess.
Yeah.
So when you have a figure like this, it sounds not quite that swung. That's generally what happens, is that you'll hear the slur executed faster than the rhythm. Right, see, that's great. So when I've got this particular issue, it's not the slur that's the problem, it's the rhythm of that finger coming down. Right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to pluck them, just for a second. Yeah. Good. Now play it as close to the way that you want it to sound, like with slurs, at the same speed and everything. We're just going to do that.
I just don't even know which fingers I would be using, but
Any fingers is fine,
I'll try.
because we're not trying to get you to pluck them for good. We just want to hear each note rhythmically exactly where you want it. Right. Do that a couple times. That sounds a little closer to what you were doing. That's getting there.
Yeah.
See how there's a little swing in there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So what we want to do now, the reason why I asked you to pluck it, is we took the whole slur technique out of the mix, right? So we don't have to worry about slurs for a second, and we just deal strictly with the rhythm of how we want that line to go. So if I'm thinking of the line itself, 1, 2, and 3 and 1, what do we want? Do we want, or how do you want that to move? 1, 2, and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 and, or 1, where it's more just right in the center of the beat and we're not moving anywhere.
I have been playing it the other way, like elongating the B and then try to get the rest a little faster.
Try doing it without elongating the B now.
Yeah.
So think 1, 2. Yeah, so that you have this slight cello rondo is too big a word.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's 3 notes. Is that what you want?
I think so.
That's closer. See, and the cool thing is this, is it moves to beat 1 like that. It moves to beat 1. It fits with the style. It sounds good.
Yeah.
There's your model.
Yeah.
Now just replace those fingers with the slur. Or are you doing? That's what you're doing?
I'm doing 1, 3, 1. Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Now this one, because of the fingering, are you doing the 1, 1, 2, 1? Yeah. So that one now has a little added extra thing in it.
The 1, kind of going up and down.
Yeah. So see how that second finger's in a big rush to get down? Your second finger is... Yeah, that's it. That's smooth and even. There you go.
Yeah.
Good. Beautiful. That's it.
Yeah.
You just got to work each one of those out so you could, especially when they're up high and we're really exposed. So when you have this, let me see, what do we have? Right, watch that ascending slur. It doesn't have to be so soon. The finger is quick when it's time to slur.
Yeah.
But it's almost like it's too quick for the rhythm, so you get these 2/8 notes kind of smushed together. So it's almost going to feel like your pinky is late. That's it. That's it. It's beautiful. So now keep the rhythm in your mind. So you're going 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Okay? Try both those measures. Just from here. Good. That's it.
Yeah.
I'd love to say it's like permanently fixed, like there it is. You just got to check in on that every day. Shouldn't take you more than a minute or two just to go through and say, my issue is the way I'm counting the rhythm and the execution of my slur being a controlled execution of that rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay. And just know that your tendency is to compress or rush or to play ahead the slurred note.
Okay.
The slurred note is too close to the one that you plucked. Great. And so it sounds more like a trill, like, you know, when we do these little, like, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Except it's not 3 quick notes, it's just 2. That kind of thing.
Right.
Rather than, and so here, this one in particular, let me hold the guitar right so I don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Now, once you've done that, think of that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars plus just 5 bars as a single unit.
Okay.
Okay. Don't think about the scale as part of it. So just from letter A at measure 10, you've got
to 15. Or yeah, before the scale. Right. Okay.
Nice. Now let this. Don't worry about it. It's 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Right. Now. Mm-hmm. Just play that scale. Not bad. So, what I'm hearing now, the scale sounds better than when you performed it. But do you hear how this time maybe a note or two popped out, and then this time a note got swallowed, and this time you see how it's not a question of like can and can't play the scale, right? You're playing it. It's a question of every time I play it, something different happens.
Yeah, I'm not practicing this piece, to be honest with you.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's it.
Yeah.
When you hear that kind of inconsistency in an execution, that's it. There's your answer. Because you know how that whole thing about like, oh, I've been practicing it wrong. Yeah, but whatever we were doing wrong is really consistent. Right? Yeah. So if it's something that you haven't been practicing, that's where when you get anything in a piece of music where you have inconsistency like that, that's all that it is, man.
Yeah.
You know? So just take care of that and you're fine. But I would say that this particular scale is one of those examples of like, well, I can play my scale so much faster that then I go to play this and I mess it up. Right? Because there's something about, especially this particular scale, when you think of all the other licks in the piece, you really like kind of nailed them. This one, the consistency really is here. I'm not even worried about the D. I just want to be able to get that. That's it. You feel how it felt like just one little thing that you just went blah. There it is. That's it. Now we just got to get that arrival. That's it. Not bad. We sounded like that A was ghosted. That's all.
Yeah.
So if you get a ghost note, make that your destination. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What really is cool about when you do it that way too is I start hearing more expression in the scale. Not like rubato or anything necessarily, but just you're hearing each of those notes as a destination. And when you did it and you just went to the A, but then you did it again and went to the G, the A and the G really sounded different. And that's how you want to hear each note in there. Right? Yeah. So that's it. Cool? Then everything we talked about here, right? If you find that rhythmic irregularity, go back to plucking it. Okay. Getting to the E half diminished was one thing that was a little funky, right? So if we have that would be, that's measure 22 going to 23. The problem here is not the melody note. It's getting to the bass note and not having the melody note clipped short as a result. So if we're going from here, good. Get to the A and stop. That was better. That's it. Now, as you release the bar, now hop over to the E. So, that's it. That's how you get it. Yep.
Okay.
But it's just making sure that, yeah, so we don't hear. Oh, sorry.
Right.
It's almost like coming out of the bar. You can feel the tip lighten up as you're still holding the A down here. You know what I mean? It's like the tip. You kind of loosening
like
a little bit.
Almost.
It's like a partial quasi. Yeah, that's better. Good. And then from there, you were fine. I heard, everything else sounded good. Right here. That slur.
That one's a little tough, yeah.
Yep, just that's it. Yeah. So when you get up here, think of 3 notes, just like we were doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to keep hearing that through the whole thing. So that you're hearing 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So that we never break towards the arrival. That's the idea.
Right.
And it continues the same phrase motif that you've been playing the A section with.
Right.
Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Be ba ba bum. So really, that's all that's at work.
Yeah.
Be ba ba bum.
Yeah.
Ba be ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum. Be ba be bum. And it's really how simple we can keep it all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then that informs the technique. That's then saying, oh, well, why am I doing this? Because if I'm just thinking about like not breaking a line, you might not be aware of the rhythm. But if you're thinking about the rhythmic motive of the piece,
yeah,
that then in turn can inform our technique on what we need to do. Okay?
Yeah.
B section. B section's going pretty good, man. I would say here, the whole thing could just be a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Play that as just one idea. Just stop right there on 40.
Okay.
Good. Now, in measure, so if that's 40, measure 38.
Yes.
Make sure you're counting the eighth notes. So we have 1, 2, right? 2 and 3 and 1. So that we know it's going to fall right when it's supposed to.
Where the fuck is this?
Keep going. 10th fret, 13th fret. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 1.
So this is where there's a little bit of
3 and 1.
So I would even be going 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Just get that.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
That's it. You got it.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
Yeah. Now slowly count through all 3 of those measures, and then stop just on the D minor chord on 40. Go ahead and count out loud, nice and slow.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
Good, and that's where you stop.
Yeah.
Do that maybe 2 more times at that speed. Then we'll speed it up a little bit.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
Your rhythm was great. I don't care about the improv. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Do it again. This time a little faster.
Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
There you go.
Yeah,
Stop playing that harmonic.
Practice counting out loud more.
Well, I'll tell you.
The sheet music for this one. Yeah,
this is these are kind of little danger zones.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing now, the B section now sounds just as rhythmically solid as your A section just did. Because that's the thing is we don't, even though you're playing it well, we want to have each of these sections just as good as the other ones, so we don't have like one of them that has certain irregularities.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't miss any notes, even though it was like you going straight through it, when we have rhythmic instability, the one thing that people might not know what is going on, they go, oh, well, he's not counting his eighth notes or anything like that. But what gets communicated on that kind of subconscious telepathic level through our playing is, I don't know what's wrong with it. It doesn't feel as stable as everything else. That's like if you were to ask somebody, are they still like tapping their foot? You know?
Yeah.
When we have slight rhythmic irregularities like that, that's where it can happen. And there's your solution. You do that and you're fine. And that's it. Now, the only other thing, and this is true for the 40 and 41, is now when you do that, try to keep your articulation now clear. Right? So now be thinking about the connection of those notes. That's it.
Yeah.
That was nice. That's exactly what you want. Maybe you want it a little faster, I don't know, but it certainly sounded good to me.
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's exactly right. And then you would just apply it there. That last little spot in that B section before your arpeggio, what is that, 40, getting into 47? That's a little spot we want to work. So if you've got... Now let me take a look at your fingering real quick. Doing that again. Okay, so let me take a look. We want to have that third finger free to get over there, right?
Yeah, it is kind of an awkward...
So here's an alternative for you. Let's just change in one thing. As soon as you get up to the G, you're going to make that A C sharp chord a quarter note. Now use one. And then slide into it, right? So it would be this. That's one solution. The other... I'm trying to remember what I did here. I hate doing that, but I think that's maybe what I did.
You could maybe hold two and just kind of like pivot one forward, like... That's a little awkward.
Yeah, see, that's more work than it's worth.
Yeah.
I'd say if I play it fast with that first finger replacement, you don't really even notice the chord being short because we're going ba-bum. So we have be-ba-ba-bum. Be. So nothing changes except instead of 3, use 1.
Yeah, I like that. And it matches the previous measure anyways, right? Yeah,
that should give you exactly what you need, I I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that part has always felt disconnected and just kind of odd there. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, that should work fine. Yeah, that should... It fits in context. It's a real small change. A day, maybe 2, you should have that hammered down.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can do it in execution. Just play the whole B section.
Okay. And yeah, I think that you have the octave down change at 4.
I don't on the page, but I remember it in my head.
Okay.
I did that like this.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing that all those years ago.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in there.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Nice. Very well done. I'd say, I know that there was that little hesitation in 39. Don't worry about it. I think you were just kind of like, oh, crap, what comes next, right?
Yeah.
When you do 40 and 41, if you're doing 3 and 2, then what are you doing? 1 and 2?
I think I'm doing. I have no idea. Let me see.
Okay, you're using an open G?
I'm cutting down. Yeah.
Okay, what we want to do, and that's fine. I did this. I did something different. It doesn't matter. Yours is just as good. This will work when you're here. Let me see. We just want to try to keep the connection between, so it doesn't sound like. Better, a lot better. Yeah. That's very, very nice. You could even make it a little gushy if you want.
Okay.
Right? If you want to do a little bit of this.
Yeah, like a little gliss.
Yeah, so if you have.
I thought of that, yeah.
And just kind of romance it up. So you're doing a gliss from the B flat.
Right.
Up, right? So you'd have. Yeah, just get the F natural on the bass, you're good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Much smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small stuff like that, man. The C section, a little bit of the same. You know, I don't really want to have like take it apart with you. I think you're doing fine. Just go through, but with that particular filter or lens on as you're going through it. The speed is fine. It doesn't have to be, light speed.
Yeah.
I think that the speed that you're doing it at is fine, but at the same time, what we are looking to do, all your licks all sounded fine. It's the non-lick measures you want to make sure you're examining, because you spend so much time doing getting that slick that it's little things like this, right? That you want to make sure don't go right. So just so that you can hear those two measures go into that G.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's the non-lick measures that are the... Sorry? Because I turned my brain off.
Yeah, that part is hard, actually, for me.
See how we lost that F sharp? If you can keep...
Like, holding the F sharp in...
If you can. Yeah, so you've got...
Yeah, I find it so hard to hold that through. I'd let go. Yeah. Like...
That you executed well.
Such a hard time. Yeah, hold that 4 through 2 and 3 here.
Why don't you get down there as if you're over the 14th fret? Like, really get down there, see if that helps.
Yeah,
that seems to do it.
That does help.
So when you go for that F sharp in the bass, that's when you dip.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
let me run.
Then when you play that open G, you're out. If that F sharp is still down, you're getting a little coverage.
Yeah.
Nice!
Yeah.
Very smooth. Little shit like that, right? This. That's all. That's what we want to watch out for. We don't want to hear them stop. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good. Much better. So getting that sucker. I'm using my second finger, I think. Let me look. Yeah, I used my middle finger for that harmonic. Yeah.
Okay.
It was the fastest one. You could even use your first. Fourth is occupied.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I have. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 I think works for me.
I see.
Now, in that chord,
Wow.
there's an F natural in the first beat 2.
Oh, yes.
Yep, and then F sharp in the... There you go, good.
Okay. What the hell do I normally do?
I'm using 3, 2, and 1.
You're doing 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and yeah.
And then 3, 4, and 1.
That makes
I think you
sense
were
to
too.
me. Yeah. Yeah, Stover has 1, 3, 4 written in, and that doesn't really make sense to me.
Well,
I
his
guess.
fingering
Okay, yeah.
used a third finger guide.
Yeah, I see.
We're using a third finger guide on another string. That's all.
Right.
So instead of a guide, our third finger is an anchor.
Right. Yeah,
Mhm.
I prefer that, yeah.
Small stuff.
Uh-huh.
Very small stuff. Once you have those things in place, the piece, I think, as a whole will allow you to be more successful in your overall ideas and presentation. The coda at 91, like I said, 100 through 10 whatever, you're really doing well. These suckers, I would make more out of the drama. I would, musically speaking,
Okay.
that way now you can get an... Sorry, whoa, where am I? What key am I in? There we go. So that you can hear each one get faster as you go. So you'd have slow, more, most, and then you're home free. to me, what that does is it gives you room to get faster rather than, yes, veloce right out of the gate. If we're doing this... That's okay. I've never quite been a fan of it done that way. But I think having 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 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 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then you do exactly what you did.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And the majority of the practice that you do in that section is literally just going 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3 and 1. So there's that lift right before each one. Let me rephrase that. There's a lift right before each sequence.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go to town. Go crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Good. Regondi 5. There's just a couple of spots. And let me pop that up real quick.
And say, hey, what's up, Skittles? Good to see you, man. Thank you.
Hey. Any questions in there?
Yeah, any questions? Garagon says, I have no useful questions as I am not a musician.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, but he's still hanging out.
That's good.
All these
you don't have to be in fact, some of the best questions come from people who don't either play these pieces or maybe don't even play classic guitar, because you get having an outside question that could be like in somebody's mind, oh, this is a dumb question, it's so off the wall. But if it's a question that it makes you think, and if we can't answer something really, really simply, to me it says, well, maybe I don't know. Yeah. Right? So there are no dumb questions, man. Even if you don't know what it is we're doing. In this particular case, I think the A section's going pretty darn well. You had go ahead.
Quick, Skittles just commented, this is like a Matrix download. Questions here. So,
like that moment where it goes, I know Kung Fu?
That's
like
exactly
that? Okay.
Yeah. So, that's what it feels like to me every time, too. So
show me. Yeah. You think that's air you're breathing now? Right there in measure 39. Okay. Right, so you got this going on.
Oh my god, I changed all my fingerings on this today.
Why'd you do that?
Well, I feel like today maybe is the last day where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some major fingering changes. I need to commit to some and, start to bake some of these in.
Okay, what did you change it to, and why did you change it to it?
I'm changing to a lot of going from free stroke to rest stroke. I'm adding in a lot more rest stroke throughout the piece. That's a big takeaway. Especially in measure 1, I had some questions. There's some places where I'm finding it really good for the stability of the hand and also tone to take out the ring finger and instead do a repeated I or a repeated M, when going in. There's only one place where it's a 16th note, rest stroke, and that's on the last measure of the page, 3, 9, 10, measure 41. Okay. I'm finding it really helpful to... I'm in the wrong tuning right.
You know what? Me too.
So I'm finding it helps the sound, but also is helping my hand just functioning better. I'm noticing revisiting my technique lesson with Sam, but then also one of our recent ones, looking at the first measure, it was something is wrong. There's tension coming up even in the simple scale.
We're talking measure 1 or we're talking measure 41?
It's the same trick that I'm doing in both places, I guess, but
okay, show me. Scoot back a little so I can watch your right hand.
Yeah,
just do one.
Let me try to do that main first scale. So I used to go free stroke. So here I, and then come back and do. I M A, going. So it kind of works, but it does involve like a lot of like arm position changes.
Are you having a Renee masterclass flashback about this?
This is exactly, yeah. Like I'm thinking of like my masterclass with Renee where he offered like, oh, maybe you can do a rest stroke to fix that. It's exactly,
okay.
Take away from the masterclass.
But the rest stroke with what finger?
So what I'm doing is like free stroke, stroke. This is the last free stroke, and then M rest strokes, and it's already on the next.
That's fine.
Right.
That's fine. Doing M then PIA is not fine.
Right. I'm just taking out the ring finger totally now.
Well, you can. That is perfectly acceptable to do M rest.
Yeah.
PIM.
Yeah.
M rest PIM. That's fine.
Yeah.
41 is nothing like that.
It's slightly different. It's slightly different. It is a different situation.
Slightly different, meaning nothing like that. But yeah, if you want to change that in the melody chord sections, that's totally fine. For me, I prefer the A finger. And the reason is the speed at which I play it. Doing M rest free gets a little clunky at the faster speed.
Okay.
Versus you hear a different color. And I'm still doing a rest stroke with A.
Okay.
But you're doing rest free with him? That's fine. I got no problem with that. And it's a pretty quick change.
Yeah.
41 and nothing like that, man. You're doing that in the middle of a scale. If you've got this. So what's the change you're making here?
So it starts middle finger, and the whole thing is rest stroke. Middle finger, index, middle.
Yeah.
So it's right, like
so you're going M I M on beat 2.
Beat 2 starts I M.
That sets you up for a bad string crossing in the next measure, though.
No, I don't think so.
You end up with P and M.
Well, wait. No,
if you're going
then I
M.
start PI.
So if you've got M, I, M, slur, I, you're good.
Yeah, I'm doing I, M.
That'll eat you alive.
But it feels very good. Like kind of like sliding across 2 fingers.
Yep. And as a result, that is a spot where you will lose control because it is so easy to do. If that was something that you wanted to do, I would start recommending like a flamenco player practicing scales that way, where you're going I, M, M, where you're intentionally, it's sweeping, essentially. It's sweep picking.
Right.
You can only do it descending, and it's not a problem. I mean, I've seen a lot of great players do it. My issue with it, one, is that it's something that you really haven't practiced a lot, if at all, because I certainly don't, right?
I have a tiny bit, because I know, like a few weeks ago, I pulled up En Los Trigales, and I have like an old fingering from Mark. Like I spent a tiny bit of time on that one, but I mean, when I noticed it, I circled it to ask about it today, and I was like, hey, here's maybe a chance to try to practice it.
That to me sounds great. You know, less filling, tastes great. Less filling. I don't know if it'll work for you in performance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know if your concert is where you want to find out.
Yeah.
That's exactly kind of where my brain goes. With this particular thing, when you have A, slur, I, M, slur, I.
Yeah. I guess the benefit to me is that I just took out the ring finger completely. Like, I feel like using the ring finger is generating, like, a lot of tension in my hand. Like, it's solving a lot of my problems that I'm noticing, I think, when I get rid of it. But wait, so you're suggesting A, I, M. Wait.
Yeah, I go A, slur, I, M, A, I, M, slur, I.
Yeah. Okay.
So that you have.
Yeah. And using kind of primarily free strokes here, right?
Oh, I'm doing that whole passage. I'm doing free strokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing.
It to rest strokes. Yeah. Okay.
That's all free strokes for me. Right?
Okay.
And the smoothness of it, if I did rest, right? It's not the color that I hear in my head. So here's rest stroke. Let me adjust my footstool. So if I've got this, let me see. Here it is, rest stroke. Kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I could do it lighter. It's not the volume that's the problem. This versus there's a color to it that I like as a free stroke more. For me personally. So if I'm going through, right?
Yeah.
Where am I then? It keeps it on the lighter side because it doesn't sound like a heavy spot to me.
Okay.
So the reason for free stroke for me and the inclusion of A at those particular moments.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You know? So you end up with A slur I M A I M.
Right. A slur I M A I M.
Yep.
I. Yeah.
And then you're home free.
That's what I had.
Yeah,
before.
and that's what I think you were doing.
Yeah.
To me, and this is, I have to be careful of this too. Right? Mm-hmm. The artistry comes in the execution of what I'm doing, not in the creativity of the fingering I'm choosing.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself of that because sometimes our creativity can get exercised through our fingerings. And I think knowing all these different ones, like, dude, I think that's you should know that you could go, oh yeah, I could just drag M. Right? Drag I. You could do that. What else? What are my other possibilities? Question is that am I going to now change that just because I found this other thing?
Yeah.
And any fingering like that I'm going to change. I'd want to make sure I could do it 1 at tempo, 2 with ease, 3 within a short period of time. Meaning if I can't make that change in a day, I don't know if it's worth doing.
Right.
You know, if it's something by like tomorrow that isn't settling in, now I'm kind of like, well, where's my time going, right?
Yeah.
And in this spot, there's so much action in the left hand with all of the scales, right? Right then? I want that thing to be so easy, man. You know, and so I'm going, right? Life is good. Make my change. That's it. I don't want to have to think any more about that personally than is necessary. But funny enough, that's not the issue I heard was just getting to measure 39 from here. Just that.
Okay. This one. Oh. I need some context.
Yeah, go ahead and you can go back. Very nice. That was it. Just doing that at speed, there was just this little glitch. Very good.
Yeah.
Go faster. Nice. Now do it faster. Even though you're not performing it faster.
Okay.
That's how you know that works.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing how much of a cushion you have with that sucker now. So if you're playing it at this speed, that should feel like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
So I'll sometimes do that, metronome or no metronome. If here's where I'm playing it, does that fingering allow me to go faster and controlled and better? You know. So yeah, that shouldn't be an issue for you anymore. There, I mean, it's just you had a hiccup. The other hiccup was like 61 through 71. You just got a couple of funky spots because it's tough.
Okay, from where to where? Sorry?
61 to 71. You just had occasional bumps in the road.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Right. This went pretty well. Right? That all sounded really nice to me. Good. Here's how you're going to get the win. Group it like this. Stop. So just do one measure and stop at the next one. That's it. Make sure everything is in that first measure as clean as you want. Not bad. So we want to stop this A when I play the G. Nice. Now hear the next sequence.
Okay.
So that you can hear our arrival slightly taper over the next inner voice. So if you've got this. That's where it'll stop as a 64. So think one measure and a downbeat.
Okay.
Nice. Then continue to the next downbeat of 1. Yeah. Bop-bop-beep-bum. Good. Now, when each one of those groups is smooth, then play it without a noticeable space. Just hear and count the lift. So you'd have... let me see. Right. So that way you can hear each one. Bum, ba 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 be do da do dum, ba 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 be ba ba boo bum. That way we're phrasing to the downbeat. Rather than 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a, we're going 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1. And that way you get that cool feathering, because where we're coming from, there's your resolution on beat 1. Now, right? That's how I get this. So let me start a little earlier. Right? Then we have... That's how it'll flow.
Yeah.
If I do it 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a, we get this. As our groups. And so we're kind of stopping right at the point when those two measures are aligning, and what I really need is just a little bit of feather. to bring them together. That's all. So just count it 1, E and a 2 E and a 1, E and a 2 E and a 1. Then you're home free. 64, 65 sounded pretty darn good when you had all of this stuff.
Yeah.
That is not friendly. You were doing this quite well. Right? Here's the next little spot. Ba-do-dee-doo-dum.
Okay.
Ba-do-dee-do-dum. Yep, you're in it. Good. Just being able to hear ba-do-dee-doo-dum, dee-da-da-da-da-dee-dum.
Okay.
Right? Then you're going to hear the same thing. Right? Nice. That's it. Those got a little choppy.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're down here, you're good. When you had the, right? That was great, man. I have very little to say about that. It's just we got a lot of notes there and a lot of moving around. So the more organized those notes can be in phrases and motives. Right? Now it breaks and we... Right? Now new. Now you can, in fact, if you wanted to speed up there, you could. But that was the stuff. The only other thing about 5 I got to tell you is anytime you've got this figure, and we have this figure in 1 as well, right at the end, this is 76 when you're doing, right? Be careful with your upper note. It has a tendency to, your preparation's a hair early.
Okay.
So...
I see, yeah.
It gets a little clippy. Nice. That's it.
Got it.
And when you do number 1, if I find that spot, measure 7 in number 1 when you have this. It has a tendency to sound like dum, da, dum, ba, bum. It's just your preparations coming down early. Much better.
Right.
Then there's a couple little spots in here, that like with 5 where you just need to go through and anytime you hear something break, take a look at it. Find where it fits within the smallest phrase unit you can. Is it in a measure or is it a measure?
Yeah.
In this case, most of the phraselets are 2 beats long.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're either going 1 and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1. Or in this case, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, right? And just making sure that now anything in there isn't getting, accidentally chopped or broken or leaving too early or anything like that, Good. So when's the concert?
With Dorot, it is next Thursday. Yeah.
Cool.
Next Thursday.
So that leaves Villalobos and Dion's that I haven't heard yet, right?
Yeah. Not
recently. Not recently. Okay. And which Villalobos are you doing?
1 and 4.
Okay.
We did 4 recently.
Yeah, and 1 we've done before.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That I'm feeling those, especially the Dion's being more recent. I wanted to make sure that we went through and got through all of the meat of all of these others, and we'll hear that on Monday, and you should be good to go.
Cool.
Good. Awesome. Any other questions from the guys in the chat?
Garrigon says, I will ask that Chris be nice to my buddy Tzok as I'm...
Hey, yeah, I met Tzok the other night, man. He's great.
Yeah, he said, I'm very protective of him, lol.
You have nothing to worry about.
Chris will be nice to him, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We had a really good lesson together. It was very nice. And I really loved, he's got a great tone, and it was nice to meet him. You know, this is the cool thing is like with Sam and all these folks, I'm meeting like just really great people.
Yeah.
You know, I like that sincerely. That's something that anytime you get a chance to meet someone who's very genuine, sincere, and kind, dude, that's awesome. You know. Yeah. So there you go. You got nothing to worry about, man. He's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Tzok's a super nice guy. Yeah. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet with him and work with him, and get great sound. And
did he play Cordova for you?
No. What did we just did a little bit? Oh gosh, that was just Monday, and I'm having a tough time. I think it was Monday. What did he do? We were working on a little bit of the Bach 997.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very good. Same time next week.
Yeah. Same time next week. Sounds great.
You got it.
Says, I've been pushing you guys together from my end. Garrigon is the orchestrator here.
Well, thank you for the gravitational forces. That's awesome. No, it's a good time. Well, any questions, just let me know. Have a happy practice, and I'll see you Monday at 3.
Sounds great. See you next
All right.
Monday.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Chris.
Good job, man.
Thanks. All right. Thanks, everybody, so much for watching. It's always such a freaking pleasure to practice and share these lessons with you all. Thanks for watching. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Bye.